Welcome to what will hopefully be the grand finale, I would have thought. Unless something goes horribly wrong. We're going to be finale bound. That'll be... Oh! That was a fucking creature. He lives in Buckingham Palace, counting all the clams. Why are there so many clams in Buckingham Palace? We have yet to figure that out. They're all, each and every one of them, a pale imitation of the royal oyster. I get the feeling I shouldn't have gone down here. It seems to have been a pointless little detour. There we go. No. Fuck. He didn't want to get fucked right on it. Go there. Just gently places you down on a spike. Great stuff. I fell in a hole. Chuck you. Your souls have learned to teleport a little bit, and that's disturbing to me. Right, somewhere around here there's a brick that needs to mind its own business. Oh, it's all bricks. It's all bricks in a manner of speaking. Stanley Hubris has come to play. Aha! I've removed the stopper. Right. Oh. Let me up your device. Ah! When I said let me up your device, I meant permanently. Oh, I'm rotating too much. In a lot of ways. Thank you. Up we go. Up we go through the world. Right, well. Now then. Sir. How bloody dare you? Good grief. I ain't got the blade of the sword now, right? Thanks. Let's see you jump round corners at me now that I have a big funny light coming off. You hate the floor for some reason. Interesting. May I ask you to shoot at the thing I want you to shoot at, though? You're the one who made it impossible to sing the praises of Jesus. Die. Great job, everybody. We've killed the enemies of Christ. It was just the one guy, it turned out. You need to be a different way around. I've done this correctly. Appear to have. Dimitri Fuckington has moved another stone. Ooh. Good job, everybody. And now it's just you, me, and 30 other people. One out, and then flip it. There you go, the stone device, always opening doors. Every day. Every day we open the door and we think, that's great. I love that I've done that. It's up. No, you fall down the... No, you fall down the hole. I'm not spending all that time just climbing down, normally. That's ridiculous. Shove off. Shove off, Bertram. Right, Let's have both of you in the light of day. Oh ho! It's just as well we went around picking up all the funny marbles, isn't it? Now we can trivialise things using our powers. Take one of these just for good measure. Right. Puzzles. Where does it say who's done what? Right, that's Christ's little grabby thing. Here's the thing Jesus uses to arrest you. It's the square root of triangles. And then we go to Oz. Odds are I'll remember at least one of those. There we go to Oz. We turn round it and it works. There we go. That's the great thing about constricting space using your little rotators. Is it just works. Right. Jesus has placed you under arrest. And then... triangles... Haha, we're moving the platform now. Let me up. Right, let me up. For real this time. Haha. I'm so good, they call me Mr. Good. It's not particularly imaginative, but it gets the job done. Woohoo, like Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder is also not particularly imaginative. What are you going to do today, Bob the Builder? Build something, probably. You know. They say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life, but I feel like maybe you should do something else. Have a hobby outside this. Maybe go around the country reviewing beef stroganoff. You never know. You might be the last Stroganoff word one of these days. Ha-ha! I've moved your door in a way that pleases me. What a tremendous sensation. Going outside, licking pure salt. Ooh, float down the... Oh, it's getting a bit difficult to look at the ceiling all my life. Goodly hoodly. Found a way to move the camera while moving was... Oh, hang on. My thumbs are having to cross over each other a bit. Right. Now it's the portals. Now it's the wiggly space portals that we have to look through to see what's bloody well going on most of the time. Oh, space fortune. Look down here. It's very blurry.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
The currents of time only run at 480p maximum, however, so you've got to watch out for that. Your eyeballs might fall off if you're too close to the truth. It's my version of a lie detector. It's how my eyes fall out anytime you tell the truth. Kind of discourages people from telling the truth. Really, because it's a horrifying spectacle. I'd just keep my mouth shut the entire time. Hope your eyes stay in. More portals. More portals this week. Go right through. Oh, the events, they're wiggly. You're just swiveling through your legs right there. Blow up.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
Yes. It's all the bloody fine time brigade. He does spend a very long time down here being confused that the time streamer, can see through time. I'm not sure what he thinks the time streamer does. What is it that you say you do here again? Our favourite flying pirate, look at you. I've got 2 swords, and I've got wings as well. So it has to be said, squished. Okay, that explains it. So, in HD, we obviously get an updated texture for this bit, and the gentleman is very wide. He's a very wide man in high definition. And here we have his incredibly narrow brother. So that makes sense now. It all makes perfect sauce. More visions, please, come on. I want to take a vision through the vision portal. You have to give me something magnificent to do that with. Oh, the tomb. Can't believe it. I fell into my own grave again.
Impossible. This must be one of Kane's deceptions.
He's deceiving me by making me see things that happened. I mean, that's just the past. Like, honestly, he could have just, like, had a hidden camera somewhere. That must be it. I know this is the Time Streamer's chamber and all, but what actually must have happened is that Kane had a hidden camera set up in my grave. That's far more believable. He must have invented cameras and then set one up to record me having an existential crisis. God, that's just so like him. Him and his bloody prank shows. After we'd wiped out most of the humans, there was really nothing left to do but invent new kinds of television. But I'm here. I'm bothering you with a sword.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kane await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
I'm imagining so many wars. Fucking hell. There's never going to be time to go fishing if all the wars happen near the lake. All the fish will get conscripted. And that'll be no good for any of us. Fish can't use guns, really. Goes against their beliefs. Like, we've been walking around in an infinity shape this whole time, you may have noticed. Oh, hang on. I thought I'd figured out how they maybe did it. It's like, it seems like we're very subtly, like, sloped downwards in a way that's not immediately obvious, but if I turn back this way, it looks like this way's also sloped down, so I don't fucking know. Maybe is it a trick of the camera, perhaps? Maybe we genuinely are just swirling around in the infinity dimension. I don't know. I thought I'd been clever and determined the spatial reasonings, but no. The spatial reasonings have ended up determining me. Beep beep boop. Grand Crud comes forth. Ooh, I want to poke you. Slash.
This cannot
I slashed you instead of poking.
What madness does this scene portend? Kane must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
He can't possibly think I would kill someone just to summon a piss Reaver. Come right off yourself. Now, yeah, I guess, I've already recorded, both Soul Reaver 2 and Legacy of Kain Defiance on this channel. So I think I refrained from saying this the first time. But, spoilers for Legacy of Kain Defiance. That scene doesn't happen in this game. It was there were going to be it was one of the many different types of Reaver that were going to happen, but they like ran out of budget and couldn't end up putting it in. But a version of what we just saw does kind of happen. It ends up being a pretty crucial thing. So there we go. They stuck with that. 2 games later, they managed to execute on the basic premise of putting a ghost right through yourself. This next scene, however, no version of this happens. It will never be true at all. Watch out. Watch out, Kane. I've got the red sword. The Kane Reaver. It never comes to pass. In any iteration.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
Is this silly? Is this silly or possible? If it's one of those two, that some silly things are also possible, like a clown. Clowns can exist, Raziel. You know what I'm realising is, I have actually no use for this, Starf. Because it's not gonna do anything to the only guy who's left to be here. Ooh, right down the turmoil machine, come on. Jump through the turmoil grenade at the last minute. Haha, the final room. The final teleport room. I love to fling objects into the ceiling. Whoa! Nope. Well, at the ceiling, anyway. Stand to attention. Hurt the roof. Whoa. There we are. That's every great spanning device in the game that we have now also activated. Bringing to a close my journey through the fucking closing machine. Right. Let's go through these delicious marble rooms and confront the final confrontation. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lovely painting of a slab of marble that we've found. I'm a very narrow face as well, look. This is what the Narrow Brothers' face actually looks like. Utterly silly. Right, here we are in the machine. Great stuff.
I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
You've just walked through the, like, foreseeing everything corridor.
When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths.
But after transitioning...
So much more than we once were.
Exactly.
Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods?
Exactly. Pop off.
Are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
This is where the trans allegory kind of falls apart.
You offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
Whoa, what's this blorfy images I just seen?
These chambers offer insight for those patient.
Look at all the blorfy faces on the blue purples.
In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. we are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan Cain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
Boing.
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open.
Buddy, you've known you were Seraphan for all of 5 minutes. Where are you getting all of these assertions from?
Corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost
To kiss
in a
boys.
maze of moral relativism, Cain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
I was actually just going to play Jenga, but then you showed up, and now I feel Jenga may be impossible. Ow, the fuck! Wait, are you just down here somewhere with me? I'm incapable of witnessing Cain. Aha! Just starts up. Oh, electrify the machine. Some people run round devices to turn them on, other people electrocute them. It's really a matter of personal preference. Yes, I'm up here. Where in... Where ass? Right. So welcome to the most annoying part of the game. You have to stop him. Hey. Right. Now the big claw has turned as well. You can catch a fun prize out of the arcade machine with it. You can win. Step right up and win your destiny. Just pick a direction and run at this point. Oh fuck me! I found you! Oh god! I could have gotten that first try just then. Oh. Oh ho ho. You will die! Why'd that one hurt me so much more? Well. There's no point, you're gonna... Wait, do you always appear at one of these two? No. I thought maybe I had actually been luckier than I thought, and he just alternates between two fucking places. You like, kind of missed me just then. Wait, is it possible for him to miss? That's huge if so. Come off it. Could I be swirgling up the river trying to fucking find myself? Grief. Uh-huh. Hey! You gotta run up the purple things, it saves time. This is the dude that little blaps on the purple mode. It's great. Blappy.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends.
Yes.
Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Just as soon as we get more money to do it. I didn't have quite as much runway to shuffle backwards as I was expecting to have.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Oh dear. Eight. It's the biggest number in history. Hello!
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Mobius's face on that character model just brought back so many memories.
Where
Holy
time
shit.
is but a loop.
I forgot
loop
how hauntingly
stitched in the
creepy I used to
universe.
find that man.
A streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
That does sound like something Germa would do. To be continued. Seeing his face, Mobius's face just then, really brought back some memories. That end bit really stuck in my fucking brain when I was 1,000 years younger than I am right now. So there we go. That's Soul Reaver again, but on the Dreamcast this time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed looking at the side of the beast. Great stuff. Well, now this brings us great fantasticness in all sorts of ways, because now that I've finished this playthrough, why is there a Xenomorph? Is that meant to be like Zephon? We've made a pitch black Zephon in a bloody concept art. But yeah, this now equips us. What we can do is hide from another vampire. We can play the flippin' Lost levels in the HD collection, can't we? And that'll be a fish! we built the HD re-release into a fish. Everybody who pre-ordered it gets one fish through the mail. Pop that in your PlayStation and see what happens. Why do you have a crew cut? Hello, it's me! Tony J was Zephon as well. And Simon Templeman was Dumas. I probably, had that exact same reaction when I was looking at the PlayStation 1 credits. But there we go. Oh, here's my face. Here's my face in some form or another. You know what? I'm imagining I probably sat through all the credits in the PlayStation 1 one. This, and they will all look the same. So this is kind of serving as a ha-ha boomerangs sort of take on the playthrough. Yeah, you know, he did a video on the Dreamcast version. It was a very ha-ha boomerangs kind of vibe. Jim Carrey. When you can't afford Tim. We've managed to get to the special thanks, so I guess I'll just let it run. I'd like to thank all of your parents for the last year. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to my dad, Sarah Grandma. My father's name is Sarah Grandma. It's quite strange. Mum. We always thank Jezza whenever we go. London, Gloucestershire. I'd like to thank Grag? Is nobody here gonna thank Grag for everything he sacrificed? Ichiban. Thank you, Ichiban Kasuga, for getting arrested on behalf of your clan patriarch. You've helped set things into motion thousands of years from now. Number 50! I'd love to thank the number 50, for it is the strongest number. Walnut Grove, everybody's being thanked. The snake... the snake pit and the extended snake pit I remember from last time. But nobody thanks Grag. I'm scanning the thank yous for Grag. This is longer than the bloody credits. We have so many people we want to thank. A lot of people did a lot of stuff to make the game happen. Tangentially. Right. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, haven't we? We've finished it all now. So, yeah. Oh, the demo! Hooray, watch a blurry frog die on his arse. Yeah, thank you for watching. Tune in next time for some bloody Soul Reaver content that I won't have ever seen before either. Goodbye.